This model was just not going to be ideal for the final print. I went back and made some changes to the actual design. I loosened the strap that went over the top of the foot and then shifted it a bit in the position of the corner as well so that it would, you know, kill my foot, and swapped out the flatform or platform idea and decided to make flats instead. And most importantly, I reduced the infill of the print significantly. I brought it down from like 80% to 20%. With the white sandal, I gave it an infill of 80% and it feels really comfortable and jelly-like and really full. But this filament worked better with a lower infill since it was a bit more rigid. Oh, and I also put my printer in my closet because it was receiving like a lot of cold, and I thought that that's what, since I figured that difference of the room and the printer bed was what was aggravating the adhesion issue situation. And finally, I was getting some pretty good results. Over time, the filament, like all TPUs and TPEs, they tend to absorb some water, and it's pretty visible in the quality of one of the first print to the next print, since that filament spool had been out in the room without being sealed, and therefore it absorbed a good amount of water, and probably also making it hard to print because I had some fails between the first sandal and the second. I assembled the straps using a 3D pen on the outside so that the joint doesn't rub against my skin when I'm wearing the shoe, and then sealed them in place so they don't break while I'm walking by adding a thin layer of 3D printed filament and gluing it to cover all the joints. Did the same thing on the back strap. And I also added some buckles, which I placed in place by sealing the joint with some glue and then a 3D pen. If you see these circles that the sandal has, I was originally going for like a multi-wear shoe so that I could swap whatever I put on top of the sandal depending on the outfit I was wearing. And it didn't. It needed a lot more of a design effort, and I think it's a good idea for the future. It's kind of like Crocs, but not Crocs.